Good morning, guys, and welcome to another beautiful day here in the country of Colombia. I know my voice sounds a little raspy. I haven't been feeling too well, but we are good enough to go for today. And today is an exciting day. It's a food day, and we are currently in the town of Doradal, which is in the province of Antioquia. But there's some really good food here, especially at night when I've walked around here. I've seen a lot of incredible food. Oh, there's a truck coming. Might be better if I come over here for a second, but there's a lot of great food here in the city. It's really a town actually in the countryside. Let's go ahead, let's see what we can eat. Let's see if we can get some breakfast, and then we'll go for there for our food day here in the beautiful town of Doradal. Let's go. Buenas. ¿Tienes desayuno? ¿De qué?
Caldo de costilla, de pescado, huevitos al gusto, rancheros.
Los huevos, porfa. Frito. Gracias. Con calentao, porfa. Alright, for breakfast we come to this little hole in the wall, and I literally mean hole in the wall. It is literally in the main plaza. There's a hole. And this is where it is. There's no name to the restaurant. I don't even know if it's a restaurant, but literally all the locals come in like, do you serve breakfast? Yes? Okay, and then they sit down. So it's a good sign if all the locals are coming here and eating breakfast. I've already ordered, but let's go ahead and see what comes up because I'm a bit excited for this meal. It sounds delicious, sounds good, sounds local. You've got a lot of locals eating here, so let's go ahead and see what comes up later. Okay, so just like most of the good meals here in Colombia, this meal comes in a lot of courses. You may think, this is a hole in the wall. How do they have like different courses? Well, tell you what, that's what they do. It comes first with the soup, and then it comes with a really, really big, heavy plate of food, and then we got some hot chocolate inside. But first, let's look at the soup. This is a rib soup, and you can tell there's potatoes, there's soup, and the water, the soup itself, is very, very clear. Even when you look at the soup, you can see there's some carrots, there's some vegetables. It looks incredible, and it looks very, very tasty. In fact, the local here was like, you have to get the rib soup. It's really, really good. So let's go ahead. Let's try out our first rib soup here in Doradal. Let's go for it. Wow, that soup's got everything. It's got the earthiness of potato. It's got the earthiness of carrots. You definitely taste carrots, and I think celery. I think they definitely put some celery in there, which is why you see some of the green bits here. I think those are the leaves of celery that have sort of fallen off the actual main celery stalk. And you can taste the meatiness of the rib as well, even though it's honestly a very subtle flavor because the root vegetables have really taken over. Let's go ahead and try some of the rib meat. It's just literally falling right off the bone. Let's go for it. So tender. You're not gonna get better rib meat than that. Okay, they do give you an arepa on the side. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get the arepa, I'm gonna dip it inside the soup because remember, arepas by themselves have no flavor and they're pretty dry. So dipping it in the soup is gonna be incredible. Let's go for it. And this is not like the stuffed arepa, this is like the arepa as a dipping thing, like the tortilla. It's so good as an arepa. I don't know how. Maybe it's because in the countryside they just make better arepas. But it's nice, crumbly, and with the soup. Wow, that warm soup drenches up the entire arepa and it creates the most incredible flavor they ever. Wow, one of the best things I've ever had. Honestly, so incredibly delicious. Okay, this is just soup. We're about to see what the main meal comes up with. Gracias. Alright, well, our main meal has arrived and we've gotten a classic dish here from Antioquia. This right here is Calentao. Remember Calentao, if you watched my Medellín video, you'll know that it is basically a type of dish which is used from leftovers. So leftover beans, leftover rice from the previous night. You sort of bring them together and you create this nice, amazing little mashup of things. We've got some fried eggs, and of course, we've got an arepa as well. On the side for a drink, we've got chocolate. And I've never had chocolate served in a bowl like this. It's like a soup. It's not really like chocolate, it's like a soup. Let's go ahead and try chocolate out. That is very different from the chocolates I've had. It's not too sweet, but it's also not too bitter. It's a very tamer, almost version of chocolate one that I've had. It's very different from the ones I've had in Mexico and Guatemala because those are very spiced. Those are heavily spiced. But this is incredible. Okay, let's just go ahead. Let's try out Calentao. Calentao is one of my favorite things to have here in Colombia simply because it's a great dish that comes out of leftovers. And if you talk about recycling and reusing, Colombians know how to do that. Let's go ahead and try the Calentao first. Beany flavor mixed in with rice. It's the perfect breakfast food, honestly. Okay, now what we're gonna do, we gotta bring up the eggs. Got the egg here. Time for us to crack it open. Let's see how this goes. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that egg yolk just leaking everywhere. Oh my goodness. That egg yolk literally just, it was a waterfall. It was an egg yolk cascade onto the Calentao. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and get some of the egg. Oh, this looks beautiful. Look at this beautiful golden egg yolk falling on everything. Let's try it out. It just doesn't get better than that. You got the beany flavor from the Calentao mixed in with the creaminess of the yolk. Wow, that's better. Okay, what we gotta do is gotta toast it arepa. You can see it's very, very toasted, and based on the arepa I just had, I've got high hopes for this arepa here. We're gonna go ahead. Oh wow, it's very, very crumbly. We're gonna get the arepa. We're gonna get some of the egg, some of the rice, put it right on top of the arepa. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a happy, good bite. Oh, you know what we can do? We got some ají here, some spicy ají. Let's go ahead and put some of that on top as well, just to give it a bit of spice. Let's go ahead and try it out. That right there, that's perfection. That is the perfect bite. The arepa. In the West, you have toasted bread. In Colombia, you have toasted arepas. It's a very similar texture. You got the toasty crunchiness on the outside, the soft arepa on the inside, the egg, the creaminess of it, the rice together, and then a bit of that spice coming perfectly from the ají. You just need to put a few drops, and the magic, that does the work. Wow. Like Andy Bourdain once said, when it comes to breakfast, Colombians literally eat like a king. And let me tell you, based on this meal alone, you can determine that Colombians eat like a king when it comes to breakfast. With the hot chocolate, the calentao, the eggs, everything, that is a perfect breakfast. Okay, I'm gonna be stuffed after this. So we're gonna go ahead and eat this up, and I'll see you guys when we continue our food tour here in Doradal, Antioquia, in Colombia. Well, it is much later in the day, and you can probably tell the sun is setting as we speak right now. Let's just say breakfast has really stuffed me up for the rest of the day. Those beans are heavy, but now it's time for some dinner. It's time to get up some food, so let's go see what we can get for dinner here in the town of Doradal. Let's go for it. Well, after searching long and hard for what I want to have for dinner tonight, we've come to actually one of the restaurants on the main highway. It's called Restaurante de Paso. This is a place that usually, if you're stopping by Doradal as you're driving between Medellín and Bogotá, this is a place where you would come and eat. And I've gotten Cazuela, but they're still making it, so it's not ready yet. But I've also gotten a consommé de pescado, which is fish soup. And I have to say, the fish soups here in Colombia have blown me away. Like, I had a fish soup yesterday, I didn't vlog it, but that was a really, really good fish soup, which is why I wanted to try and see if this fish soup was going to be just as good as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead, let's try out the fish soup here. Let's go for it. The broth itself, you can literally see inside the broth all of it. You got some bread, some green, I think there's some peppers, some carrot maybe, and then the green, I think some celery as well. Really incredibly nice. It's just really well done. Okay, let's try out some of the fish. We got a piece of fish here in the soup. Let's go for it. So soft, so tender, literally breaks apart once your teeth gets into it. Wow. Like I said, consommé de pescado, the fish soup here in Colombia. Something that you've got to try. And you know, we're actually quite inland. We're not anywhere near the coast. And yet, still, the fish is that good. Okay, we're going to sort of eat this up, but our main dish is coming. So let me go ahead and show you guys that when it comes out. Muchas gracias. Our main dish has arrived, and let me just say, it's pretty insane. I didn't really know what to expect, but I did not expect this. What I got is cazuela. Cazuela is a type of bean dish. Basically, you've got beans on the bottom, you've got some meat on the top, you've got some fried plantains on top, and you actually have arepa and rice on the side as well. What I didn't expect is for it to look like this. There's so much meat. There's ground meat, there's chicharrón, and then there is chorizo. There's so much meat. There's fried potatoes on top, also something I did not expect. And the beans, they're buried at the bottom. You literally cannot find them. You literally have to go in and mix it up in order to find the beans. Well, first off, of course, it's a cazuela. We got to get the beans first. So I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get some of the beans, mix it all up, and let's see if we can try out our first cazuela. I've heard great things about cazuela. A lot of Antiochians, this is their favorite dish in all of Colombia. So let's go ahead and try it out. Beans, they are so nice and soft and fluffy. They're literally fluffy. Now, I don't even know how to describe it. I've never had beans that nice and fluffy before. The potatoes, they're crispy, they're fried, they had a nice crunch, and then the ground meat, literally you don't taste it. It is completely consumed by the flavor of the actual beans. It's very earthy. We got some of the chicharrón on top, and we got some of the chorizo as well. Now this is a big bite. Let's go for it. That chorizo, that is so incredibly salty. It's a very, very savory, umami, meaty flavor on that chorizo. And the chicharrón itself, the chicharrón is just crispy. Really, really crispy. Not that salty, not as salty as the chorizo. The chorizo is definitely way saltier than what I expected. What I'm gonna do is, we've got an arepa, and I love arepas here. As you know, arepa this morning was amazing. Let's go ahead, let's put some of the beans right on top of the arepa. Oh, this is gonna be a good bite. Let's go for it. That's a combination you just cannot beat. The ground beef adds a nice sort of, you almost don't taste it. It almost is not tasted because it's such small pieces of meat that have been almost like dissolved inside the actual beans itself. The beans are the dominant feature, and I'm glad they put so many beans because I love the flavor of the beans right on top of it. And it adds like a nice, because remember, the arepa has no flavor to it. When the arepa goes in and carries all of that food, it carries the weight, the earthiness, the flavor of the beans, which I really, really love. What I'm gonna do now is, we've also got some rice here. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna bring some of the beans out of the little pot, and I'm gonna put it with some of the rice. Beans and rice. We started our day with calentao. We're having dinner, beans and rice again, but except this is not the leftovers of it. This is the main thing. Let's try it out. The nice fluffy rice, contrasted with very smooth, almost liquidy, tasty beans. Crunch of the potatoes, the meatiness of the ground beef. Wow, that is a combination that works. And then the sweetness of the plantains. They've literally got some plantains here that add a perfect amount of sweetness. It's all the flavors you can imagine, all in one. And let me tell you, that is one of the best things you're gonna have. There's a reason why so many people from Antioquia have told me cazuela is my favorite dish. And now that I've tried it, I can tell you it's one of mine. I just saw some police officers and construction workers eating here, which means this is a great place to eat. It might just be a little stop on the highway, but I'm telling you, the little stops on the highway when you're going long journeys in Colombia, those places serve the best food. And let me tell you, that cazuela was incredible. Okay, let's go ahead, let's go see what else we can buy and eat here in Doradal. Well, next stop of the day, we literally stopped at a little food stop. It's called Hamburger. Is the name. Literally, you can see right there, it says Hamburger. That's the name of the brand, I guess. But they are very famous with hamburgers, but they also do arepas. And I need an arepa since I'm here in Colombia. An arepa a day makes me happy. That's all that matters. Now, this arepa is stuffed with chicken. It's got ham. It's got really, really soft, tender beef. You literally see her when she's taken out of the pot. It looks amazing. And then there's this garlic sauce. I asked her if she had anything spicy. She didn't have anything spicy. What she had instead was garlic sauce. And you know what? I can work with garlic sauce. Garlic sauce sounds amazing to me. So, gonna keep the vampires away. Let's go ahead and take our first bite. The incredible thing about that arepa place is that everything sold there is for 9,000 pesos. There's literally a sign that says todo a 9,000. Everything at 9,000. Whether you get a burger, arepa, hot dog, whatever else they serve, if you get it, it's gonna be at 9,000. Great price for me, great for, I mean, that's like $2, a little over $2. Great, honestly, amazing here in Colombia. Okay, with that said, let's go get some dessert. Well, to finish off the night, we have come to the bakery, which is right here at the center plaza. This is Panaderia Delicias. And what do they have? Well, first off, I've gotten some tea. My throat still is hurting a little bit, so some tea is nice. And then I've got something called a perra. What is a perra? Some coconutty, creamy cake thing. Sounds good, sounds delicious. Let's first go ahead. Let's try out some of the tea first. Let's go for it. Oh yeah, that is perfect. That tea is really good. I think that's lemongrass tea actually. So really good flavor to it. Okay, let's try the coconut thing. This is called a perra. Don't know why it's called a perra, but it's like a big ovalish shaped thing. Let's go and try it out. That's incredible. So outside, you've got cream and coconut. Great combination. That's a universal combination. That's a combination that works anywhere in the world. So you've got two half-like cakes. You've got two hemispheres of cake. And in the middle, you've got arequipe. Remember, arequipe here in Colombia is that dulce de leche, that sort of sweet, sort of caramelly sauce. So you've got two of them glued together with that, covered in cream and coconut. That works. The cake nice and fluffy. The arequipe gives it a little bit of moisture, or else the whole thing becomes too dry. The cake itself actually is really dry, and the cream and coconut on the outside obviously gives it an incredible flavor as well. Wow, did not expect that to be that good. I honestly didn't know what a perra was, but now that I've tried it, I can say definitely when you're here in Antioquia, when you're here in Doradal, come here and get a Perra. It is really, really good. Anyways, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe for a lot more food and travel videos here from Colombia. It's been an incredible food. I mean, from breakfast to the arepa to the cazuela. I mean, we've tried a lot of traditional Antiochian Colombian foods here in Doradal. So it's been incredible. And like I said, Colombia is a big country. Different parts of Colombia have different foods, and we were trying the food here of Antioquia. Trust me, it's incredible. But with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.